What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 5kToys Bullet Head Studios V-Mask, which is definitely not a V for Vendetta figure. Definitely not. A revolution without dancing is a revolution not worth having. It's a really hard-ass line. Really like the movie that this reminds me of. The past can't hurt you anymore unless you let it. It's a really good movie. In all seriousness, this is obviously a third-party company's take on V for Vendetta. It's a very good comic book, very good movie. I really like it. It's probably my favorite Natalie Portman movie, to be completely honest with you. And I've always wanted a V figure. I've always tried to do some customs, but I've never found a 3D printed head that I like. And if I did find one, I didn't find a body. I don't know, it was some bullshit, but I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I'm happy to have this. But without further ado, this box is pretty simple. Let's go ahead and pop V out. So after getting V, or not V, but I'm going to be just calling him V, out of the package, I have to say I'm not having the best time with this guy so far. And that's a shame because I really wanted this character in my collection for a long time. But they made some really odd and unpleasant decisions here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with the head sculpt here. Now, he does have the threaded hair, which is the first time I've ever had that on an action figure, and I gotta say, I hate it. I don't like it at all. I think it's cool in concept, but it just, like, I don't know, it doesn't sit right. Like, because his hair is always supposed to be very flat and down, like this, and now mine doesn't look like that. It's very up and poofy, and the hair, or the hat, does help, but I don't like this. And this is the closest to a doll I've ever gotten in my life. So, in my collection. So, yeah, putting on the hat, it looks a lot better, and that's where that is going to stay. He does come with all these knives on there. It's all soft goods, by the way, which is nice. I do like the soft goods. I think these are relatively good quality, but you do get all these knives that come off, and I like those. I actually think they're, like, they might be metal, I don't know, but the loops aren't, like, completely aligned, so it's a little weird, but it works. I don't hate that. The gloves are plastic, so they look like leather. I enjoy that. The body, again, is just black cloth. I mean, the stitching's nice, but there's no, like, color variation. But then again, there's not really supposed to be, so I can't blame Bullet Head for that. But my biggest problem here is we have the boots here, but there's no ankle articulation. Why? It's such an odd choice to not incorporate any ankle articulation in a highly articulated, pretty expensive figure. Really weird choices made there. I don't know if they're supposed to be like a bendy wire to, like, get the ankle to, like, move, but if that's the case, it does not work, and it's kind of a stupid idea. So I'm not a big fan of that. I also think the collar's a little too high, and my head will not stay on, and I hate that. Like, that is driving me nuts. Like, if I move the head around too much, it comes right off. And for the life of me, I cannot get it to plug on that. That's kind of partially why my hair is all messed up. I've tried heating it up and everything, and it just will not go on. And that was really frustrating. Like, really frustrating. Like, if I look at the head the wrong way, it comes off. And I have to have... this is really annoying, too. I have to have the cape on there in order to get the head on, or I won't be able to get the cape on, and I want the cape on. So it's like, man, dude, this thing is really annoying. Like, whatever. I'm going to try to play with it off camera. Like, look at that. It looks terrible. Okay, well, it's like half an hour later. That turned into a whole frickin' project I didn't feel like doing right now, but I had to, like, basically strip this down to the bare body just to get the head to stay on, realize that the ball peg is the wrong size for the head, at least on mine, or it wasn't cut or molded right, and I had to glue it on. So now he has just pretty much a swivel, and even then it's not on. Like, this is... oh, man, that sucks. I do not like that, because that's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Whatever. I'm just going to go through with the rest of the review. So, let's go ahead and take a look at some hands. here and the accessories. So I had to take all the knives off. Like I said, you get 6 of these. These are very nice, I will say. They're like metal die cast, get a little bit of black on there. I like them, and they all stay in the thing. So like I said, you do get 6 of them. They come in a little baggie, which is nice. Get some alternate hands. The hands don't go on either, just saying. Get a gripping hand, kind of a style posed hand, and then like a trigger finger, but I guess that's for like knives. Yeah, I like that quite a bit. That looks nice. I do like that. And then I think my favorite accessory, which is used with, let's say this hand, is the rose. I like that. I will definitely be having him hold the rose. The rose is painted pretty nicely. But yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with articulation here. Because the head just doesn't stay on. It's not good. And my hair's all messed up now, so stupid. Bad design. It's overcomplicated. Shoulders go up, down. They can go forward to about there. Back, upper thigh, swivel, double jointed elbows, and then the wrists are on ball pegs in there. Crappy ball pegs. They're very small, very deep in the glove. Hard to get on. Not a fan of that. And they're very flimsy, so you gotta make sure you're lining them up with the hole good. He has a pretty good diaphragm joint, believe it or not. That goes pretty far forward, a little far back. Waist twist, little pivot. And then the hips go outwards that far, down. Kick forward pretty far, back. A little bit of thigh rotation. Double jointed knees. And then the ankles do have a ball peg under there, but they're useless. So it's just going to be a swivel. Because, again, why do this and then have this high-ass boot? That makes, I don't know, that just makes no sense to me. So, yeah, I don't know. I hate this hair. Man, I kind of regret getting this. Actually, I really regret getting this. I'm going to keep it just because, 1, I don't feel like doing the return process. 2, I want a V for Vendetta figure, but damn, this is not a good figure in my opinion. I am not enjoying this at all. Here he is next to the 5kToys King Kong, along with the Jazzwares Fortnite series Peely. Here he is next to the McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, along with the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Darwin. And then finally, here he is next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If series Zombie Captain America. So, if you couldn't tell, if you couldn't tell, I'm not a fan of this figure. I think it's very poorly made. There's a lot of things that shouldn't have been issues that are, and you're not getting this at a low price point. If this was $20-$30, sure. But after shipping and stuff, this thing's $60, and I am not seeing the quality here. Having the knives as metal is nice. I think the soft goods are good quality, and I think he looks good. I do like the face paint, and when he's standing there, he looks good. But in terms of action figureness, not fun at all. At all. Which is very disappointing. So, with that being said, at a price point of, I'll give it an average of $60. I'm only giving this guy a 4 out of 10. I'm not happy here. I spent half an hour derobing this thing, trying to get it fixed, just for it to not be fixed and get glued in the wrong spot. Which is kind of on me, I guess, but I shouldn't have to do any of that. So, yeah, very disappointing. So, with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all of those apps, and I have a great time, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. Maybe I'm crazy. But are you copping? See you guys in the next one. Peace. What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.